Well, good morning, sports fans. I'm out here on the Bugasera Bay, and this is just a small part of it, of course. But I am about a block, not even a block, from John's Pass, which I'm going to show you that in a minute. But if you haven't guessed, probably soon will, that I'm in Florida. And this is one of the inlets from Bugasera Bay. Intercoastal waterways. So we're going to take a walk down there. Take a little walk down to John's Pass. During the World War II, they developed this intercoastal waterway as a means for shipping to avoid submarines. I don't know that it ever really was deployed that much. I think very little, if any. But that was the idea. And then they took and they built all these fingers where the mangroves used to be. And they poured garbage and everything else in here. And as they dug out for the coastal waterways, they dumped them and created this land. Didn't take long, of course, for the people to build and developers to develop this land. So, you can see we're only about a half block here. In 1528, Pantelio de Haves, a one-eyed, red-bearded conquistador, sailed into Bugasera Bay. In September 27th, 1884, John Lafitte was searching for an entrance to the bay when he discovered a passageway where none had been before. It is said that a large hurricane cut a path through the mangroves in 1883, creating the pass between what is now Treasure Island and Madeira Beach. The pass has since been widened and deepened to create a pass we see today. John's Pass Village. A lot going on over here. In this, I'm standing in front of the Bamboo Beer Garden. This is the oldest remaining, just say the oldest, bar on Madeira Beach. One of the oldest on all the beaches here on the west coast. It used to be a beer and wine only tavern. A lot of fishermen. Since this was a fishing village, people would come from north even to fish out of here. And they'd rent little cabins and so forth. When you used to look from Bamboo Beer Garden, that over there was all beach. And this was a two-lane road. So you would look from the bamboo clear to the water. Well, that's long gone. Now you can't see the water hardly at all from Gulf Boulevard, which is this street that runs all the way down. This is the famous Bamboo Beer Garden, and they have entertainment, food. And now we're going to take a walk down through the village on our way to the boardwalk. So this is the village in John's Pass. And that village runs about a long block and a half. Bronze Lady. This is one of the oldest shops on the pass. And for many years, it was mostly collectibles and an art gallery. Red Skelton, who was a great painter, displayed many of his works here, originals, many of them. He would visit here at least once a year, the Bronze Lady, and they'd have a big celebration. But since it has been inherited and passed down and sold, and now it's a lot of jewelry and stuff, but high-end, very, very nice shop. One of the best around. Between the pass and the boardwalk, I believe you'll find 14 to 16 places where you can find alcohol. So you can quench your thirst almost anywhere in this pass.
Well, I'm on the back side of the boardwalk, and this is the rear entrance to the hut. And this is what the hut looks like on the inside before they open. Morning. Let's take a walk out here. Caddies now, huh? This back here is all parking behind this building. Used to be buildings down here, couple taverns. They tore them down. They were going to build a big Holiday Inn back here. Well, it didn't materialize. That's been years ago, maybe 10, 15 years. And they're still trying to get a hotel built back here. And you'll see in a minute, this is where a lot of the fishing boats come in, unload their fish. It's an ice house. And they then sell the fish. So we're going up on the boardwalk first to show you Walt's Fish House, Fish Shack. This is Walt's. Walt's isn't open all the time. It's open when he can get fresh fish. And they say it's really, really good. Fishing boat right here. There's the boardwalk, which we're going to walk down. I'll give you a better look at this.
So we'll start our walk down the boardwalk. Plenty of eating places, many eating places along the way. These are the tiki tour boats, and you can take your own beverages or adult beverages on board. They don't serve anything to you, but you can take your own, and they'll take you for a guided tour. Some of the eating places here, and most of these are very, very good. A lot of ice cream shops along the way. And a lot of shopping. Lots of shopping. A lot of things to do. Boardwalk Grill. This grill was one time voted a few years ago the second best eating place in the whole county. Now that's going kind of out on a limb there, but that's what they were voted, and it is extremely good. I would say that the lobster roll is one of the best I've ever had. I've heard some people from Boston criticize it, but then again, they're from Boston. This is that hut, or what is now Caddy's. You can see the thatched roof. And their dock, where you can go out there, you can eat out there. And when we have Scully's. Scully's is more of a fine restaurant. You dine inside or out here on the porch. Most people on nice weather will sit out here on the porch to enjoy the views from Johns Pass. This is the entrance to Johns Pass. Right across from Deloso's Pizza. We like Deloso's Pizza by the slice, but you can buy the whole pie. Very, very good. Some of Johns Pass. Like I said, many, many things to do here. Go out on a pirate's boat. There's Deloso's Pizza. And that monument right there is to the lost sailors who have fishermen have lost their lives out in the Gulf. Now we're here really early in the morning, so nothing's open. Some of them are just preparing to open. And there's another place with good food, good drink. It'll be very busy a little later on. There's that pirate boat you can go out on. And they'll sail mostly in the intercoastal waterways.
Well, we're on the other end of the boardwalk now, west end. And Friendly Fisherman. Hooters is down here. Bubba Gumps is down here. And there's a cruise, an evening cruise ship here. And we're down almost to the drawbridge, big drawbridge. Connects Treasure Island and Madeira Beach. So you can probably see behind me. We've traveled the whole boardwalk.
Well, Friendly Fisherman's one of the oldest restaurants in the area. There's a lounge downstairs. Upstairs here you have Hooters. This is a newer section down here, right past the Friendly Fisherman. That's a dinner boat you can go out on. And here's Hooters, world's largest wing. This is on the second floor of the new section. See the drawbridge back there, and on the other side is Krabby's on the beach. Used to be called now it used to be called Gators. From the second story of Hooters, here's a view of the boardwalk. The lighthouse belongs to the fishermen. And then next to Hooters is Bubba Gumps. recognize this. Box of chocolates. Here's a view from upstairs at Bubba Gump's place. Looking over the Gulf of Mexico. Little part of the beach there. This is Gulf Boulevard. Runs all the way from Clearwater all the way down through all the beaches. Took 5 years to build this new drawbridge. It's supposed to take, I believe, 2.5. This is the behind the boardwalk, and we walked part of this on the far end. You can take an elevator and then walk over the bridge there to get to the upstairs of Hooters, Bubba Gump's. This is from the drawbridge, looking down Gulf Boulevard and looking over the boardwalk. And that's Caddy's. Used to be Gators. At one time, they had the longest bar in Florida. That's not the case anymore, but it once was. And that's the new section of the boardwalk. And down here is the older section. Madeira Beach was once a fishing village, of course, and those traditions still hold. Down below the boardwalk now, and as you hear there, underneath the is Hubbard's Marina. Hubbard's originally built all this. I need to apologize for this microphone. It is really bad. I'm gonna go get a new one.
Well, we're walking behind the pass by the parking garage. This is Hubbard's over here, Marina. Number of services offered by them. They got dolphin watches, deep sea fishing, sunset cruises, it's all there. This is the Friendly Fisherman. This is the Friendly Fisherman. It's the lounge underneath. Spent many a dollar there over the years. Don't go anymore. Since it changed hands, it hasn't been quite the same under there. So we're now, this is all, on this side is still that parking garage. As you can see, there are shops along the outside, public restrooms, elevator. If you can't walk all the steps, there's an elevator to get up there. Yeah, it's getting kind of busy. Getting a little busy down here. The 129th Boulevard, last street before you get to the pass itself. And you look down here, you can see the John's Pass that we've already been down there. So we'll walk over to Gulf Boulevard. Surf Style. They built this building, and the one they tore down was called Country Kitchen. Excellent little restaurant, but as usual on the beaches, tear those little places down and build these monstrosities. Well, I guess that's what the tourists want. I know a lot of those tourists want some good food. Now up here ways, hope you can hear me with all the traffic. We're right on Gulf Boulevard, by the way. Cars going by are only about 10 feet away. This is the famous, world famous VFW Post 4256, commanded by Ron Mills. Recently remodeled inside again. Spent many a dollar and many an hour in there. One of my favorite places. Well, until COVID hit, and I had to back away.
So I'm on the Treasure Island side now. This is Krabby's on the pass. Nice place to eat. Beautiful views from here. But I'll tell you, I think it's time old Ben heads home. I'm about walking myself out here.